What is going on YouTube? This is your boy Lago, one half and duo. And I'm kind of going to be doing this messed up, using one hand once again, but oh well, it is it is. Can I use it? Again, I got two videos on the channel. One that just recently went up. One video stating about the PS Vita. I'm happy that, it has its problems, and again, it has its problems, but I bought one because it has exclusives, and I said many times I only buy a console that has a lot of exclusives that I would like to buy. So you can check that video out because I'm a man of my word. That's because it's called like a man of your word. It's in the description box. It's in the card system to the side, so you could click on that and hear what I got to say about it. And I have another one where I compare the Vita to 3DS and show that, again, Sony went to power and went for power instead of practicality, and they would kill himself in the foot. And I didn't say all the faults of Vita. Basically, the other fault is the thumbstick, and the thumbstick hits against right here when I'm playing like BlazBlue, the fighting game and stuff like that. So it just, it has this little fault there and there still, but like I said, I still have of course, I have the money to buy it, so I bought it. And so far, I've played some games on it and enjoy it. So this right here, I'm gonna do a let's talk on the games. But I wanna really quickly. There's a podcast that's coming out called the 2016 End of the Year Recap. Once again, anybody out there who's on the list of the stuff for the Saturday night thing, for the Saturday night chat that we do, you're gonna get the links first. So who first come, first serve. Jump in, talk about it. We're going to talk about, like we did last year, same thing. So hopefully it goes on. It's going to be a long podcast like it did last year. So people, please, you know what I mean? If you can't make it, that's cool. I wish y'all a happy new year into that if you couldn't make it. But, let's just talk about the year. I still have games coming right now. Ashanti's supposed to come tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow's to me. So I'm supposed to get it tomorrow afternoon, so I can play that game as well. Have that game. I remember my last Wii U game, and I'm gonna do a video about the Wii U games that I bought and how much it costs, and I'll separate that into something else because, like I said, 2016, my own 2016 video as well. But right here, I want to thank, first of all, before anything else too as well, I want to thank all the fans, even the trolls. I want to thank all you guys for watching me and Katie's videos, mostly me, but me and Katie's videos. And support Duo with your comments and basically sharing the video, because lately, because how situation has been, I understand that he's getting up to 100 and whatever views. It is what it is. I'm alright with it. There's one video I wish you could get a little higher, which was the fake 4K and real 4K, but again, I'm a small child. I'm going against other people trying to spread the word, so it is what it is. But I want to thank everybody out there, especially the people who do the off-air chat with me on Saturdays. Thank you guys. First and foremost, you guys get me through my Saturdays. Shout out to Anderson. Shout out to Dragon Go. Shout out to Sprite Remix, Dr. Feelgood, Kanoshi Bamanito, Mr. Red Fox, Bunny Takashi, Renegade Zero, on Game Idea Guy when he comes on, Quan Manchu, Triple M, all these guys who come in the off-air chat. Thank you guys for joining in and passing on the conversation. And anybody else who are cool, trust me, you are part of the link. I send you the link. It basically starts between Saturday 11 to 11:30. It goes until like 8 in the morning. We just chit chat and talk about life. Talk about games, talk about movies, talk about anything you want. We have shout out to Jules. So she also joined on into it. So, anybody else want to join in? Like I said, we just talk about stuff. We don't be angry. We debate a little bit, but we try to see other things. But it's a cool conversation, and I like it. And I have no problem keeping up with it sometimes because I work on Saturday nights doing a studio and everything. So it's cool. Hope everybody could join in at that. Shout out to those guys first. Then shout out to the people who commented many times on it. Even to my brother Faraway Salim. Thank you for your support and your comment. We have to do a one-on-one ourselves. The same thing with Lupacillo. He's also far away. Shout outs to him as well too. He's very eccentric, but cool person to talk to. So Neil Lupacillo, thank you. And everybody else, gamers at large, thank y'all. And everybody else who will support the channel, from Yao, even, oh yeah, I can't forget my boy SK Master, my brother across the street, and the Good Shepherd. Those two as well. But thank y'all for your support. Now, I don't want this to get any longer than that. I just want to do this for now because the next video I'll be doing is a podcast. So let's do this quick. First of all, I want to thank Amazon for sending me stuff that I did not really pay for. And Andre said in a post that I put up on Google Plus, I was getting like a school kid. Not really, but hey, I was surprised. Trust me, I was just surprised and happy. I guess I got a Vita and I wanted the games, so I bought some games. Now the story basically went is, I had a list on Amazon of games that I've sent me many reviews in the past. I had a list of games I wanted on Amazon. And there's still games coming to me. I still have a fighting game, and I still have 2 more RPGs that's coming. So I bought those games freely. But these, I'm going to give a quick synopsis of the games that I played and have fun with and whatever. Now, and this is kind of like an unboxing. So, let's go with, I bought this game. Wait, you know what? Let's not that. Let's go. Tales are. So far, it's a cool game. I love Tales games, so I say, you know what? I'll take it up. I wish I had other games on Tales. The Tales that was on the PSP. I wish they could be on the Vita. Ooh, sorry about that, but that's the way it is. But this is a good game. It has its it has the tropes, of course, but the one thing I don't like about this game, technically speaking, they took the random attacks is not random attacks. Something that the Tales rectified back in the past. These guys, it's annoying. You had some kind of representation on the map that this is an animal, so you can avoid it if you can. If you can't, you can, but at least avoid it. But this one took it away, which is weird that I have. Because I have Tales of Abyss on the 3DS, and they didn't take it away, but Vita with more power, they took away, so now you have random encounters, so you just walk, and it just happens. Don't like that. That's one of the reasons I love Tales, because they do many things to ratify that. But, pretty, so far, I will give it about 7.5. In the Tales game, it's a good game. I just wish it was. They didn't have that problem, and some of the tropes does get a little annoying, but it is what it is. So that's one. I got that's from thing, which of course is Dragon's Crown. Dragon's Crown. I like this game. This is made by Atlas. This is basically a sequel to Code of Princess in a way, not spiritually, not the same way, but it has, you could move around, you could do combos in it, you could do more powers, all that stuff. You at least have a level up system, and graphics, the outstanding graphics is very nice on it. Love it. Love this game. It's if how they give it a score, because you know I really don't care for scores and stuff like that. But see, people, I'm just doing it for this quick thing. I'll get more into it later on when I talk about it. But I ought to give it a score of something or whatever. I'll give it about a 9. It's a really good game so far, and I like it. BlazBlue. This game right here, sadly, is on the PlayStation 4, and it was not nominated. It was not even in a nomination for Fighting Game of the Year for Dagon VGA, which is sad. This is a good game. Love the fighting, love the sprite work, love the the combo system. The most combos I had so far is with Noel with a 36 hit combo. So I'm getting used to it because of the buttons of the dang Vita. It's hard because the moves. Excuse me, the move, and you know what? Let me show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, the BlazBlue, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is. I wish the thumbstick was above, if anything, do the offset thing like they do with Xbox, blah blah blah, or if this part was in more, but it would have the screen. I don't know, because here's the problem. Now, as I said before, I like the D-pad. D-pad is solid. Love the D-pad on the PlayStation Vita. Here's the thing though. The thumbstick is right behind it. So if I'm doing slide moves, if I'm doing slide moves to do some of the technical feats and moves and stuff like that, my thumb, no matter what, hits this thing on the bottom. It's touching that. I got big hands, maybe that's what it was, but it's touching the thumbstick. Here's the problem. Now, it wouldn't be no problem in a case, but the problem is this also does moves. This thumbstick also does the movements as well. So sometimes I'm trying to pull a move off, I hit the thumbstick and it cancels out the move that I was trying to do. And I'm like, man, I could have pulled off a good combo there and whatever. And it's happened time and time again. Now, sometimes I pull it off, but man, it's annoying. So that's one of my problems also with the PlayStation Vita with that. That's why I love the 3DS, that it's flat. It's up here, and like I said, if it's up here maybe, and it was down here, and I could think about it, maybe it would work out better. That would be the thing. But it is what it is. Like I said, I could complain about stuff unlike other YouTubers, but I still accept it as is because that's the design. Like again, the dang craft, basically Sony. Everybody talking about Nintendo messed up this and this one, and no, Nintendo didn't do nothing. It's just the gamers have changed, and I'll talk about that. Gamers has changed themselves. But this right here is a good piece of hardware. Problem is, though, Sony sent this to the grave. By not supporting it, but mostly because of that memory card. And it just went for power over practicality, like I said before. But that by itself. So, this fighting game, very good fighting game. Long story. Story mode is very long. You got to put some time into it. But I got it. Pretty good. I would give that I get that a 9 out of 10. This is really good. I mean, I enjoy it so far. Now, picked up this game, still in the plastic. I picked up this game, brand new. Tales of Cold Steel 2. Love RPGs, gonna pick it up. But what happened was, at GameStop, the bastards had it in a certain way, so I thought it was like kind of weird. I said, is this Tales of Cold Steel 1? Trials of Cold Steel 1 or 2? And coming home, it is 2. I was like, damn it, I should have known differently. Because they have that little stupid, like that like this stuff here. They had this part here, like over the thing here too. So it's like, you butt munches. But anyway, if it was, because I wanted to pick up 1 to make sure it was good. So, picked up 2. So I have to get 1. So I went back to Amazon and picked up 2 more games. Well, 5 more games. But again, whatever. So this is why I say I thank Amazon. Amazon, thank you. This is the game. Technically, this is the game. All these games, I had this on my list. But then when I saw this, I said I have to pick this up. I am a big MoMASTER Demon fan on the Wii, and I'm not gonna pick it up for Vita because I went over the extra DLC content, and it was the DLC content is just a waste of time because it doesn't add into a cool story or add to characters that should have had. If they went and did it to the guy who gave Ouroboros, who gave Omohime her powers, or the prince that she had supposed to marry, or it was the Torome or whatever, the girl that Kisuke and then that's Tohime's sister. Like if they added to those elements, or even the Fox Demons, I was like, okay, you added to that. I want to play that, but now that I see what it is, I'm like, nah, I don't want to. It's not worth it. So I'll stick with my Wii version of the game, the original game, of course. But I did play Owner Spare, and I see what they did with, and I was like, I want to get Owner Spare, but the next thing you know, what happened is they said because if for people who don't know about Owner Spare 1, and basically on PlayStation 2, if I like the MoMASTER Demon Blade, if you're gonna do a power move, you got to stop, pause, pick the power move, and then it continues. Now they put it in the button prompts, which is, thank you. And that's one of the reasons I love Tales game, because they have their action RPGs. You control action or whatever. I have survived many battles in Tales of R and Tales of Symphonia and everything, but when I run the field, so I could tell them whatever, instead of being chances, whatever, one, or be in the same plane and get my ass whooped. I'm like, oh man, another person left, let me run around. Okay, revive that person. Or he's gonna use a move, run around again. Okay, revive that person, run around, give him health, set him up to help heal me. Boom, we're back in the game, let's go back and attack him again. And basically that's what happened last night when I fought one of the bosses. It was like, I fought 3 times, lost, and then the third time was like, fourth time was like, oh man, I started off horribly, and I said, let it go. And for some reason, something tell me keep on going. And I did that, what I just said, And with one character left, with one move, bam, I defeated him. Like, son of a gun, it worked. It's weird. But one is where I got it. I got this, and I love Atlas for basically bringing this together with Marvelous. They did this thing. Atlas is one of my true third parties that I love, and I will support them. Of course, they did with Persona 5 and Tokyo Mirage, but if I get a chance to support them, I will. This is good. So what happened was I ordered a regular thing right here. Next thing you know, because I said they didn't have the storybook collection. Well, it came to the house. It's like, what the hell is this? I said, this can't be my game. It got to be my sister, because I felt the book in the package. Bought this, got this, which is still in the plastic, like I said, and then I got the book. I was like, what? They sent me the storybook book with everything in it, so I like that. They sent me the book art, which is pretty cool. I think it was nothing extra. It was still $24 because I'm Amazon Prime. I think it went up now, but it was like $22. I still get it. So I got me the story art book. Pretty cool. Well, like I said before, I thought I was going to get, I said, okay, I got to get Cold Steel, Trails of Cold Steel 1. Well, come to find out, I did the exact same thing. I bought a regular thing, and then this is what I was trying to say. It's going to be hard as one hand. Oop, I forgot I have a X-Acto knife. Oops, let me not hurt myself, because these are super sharp. Super, super sharp. Alright. So, they send me I think they call it the Lions, the Lion something? Yeah, the Lionheart edition. There you go. So, I was like, damn. This game came out a little earlier. Didn't think whatever, but they have the Lions edition still. So, oops, sorry. So, I am unboxing it right here because I did not know that. So, okay. So we have that. We have out of cold. So we have the book. Pretty cool. This is something Katie would like because she's an art designer and graphic designer. That's what she went to school for graduating. So this is pretty cool right here. Okay. So wow, has stories and everything in it, and some good graphics. Very sharp. I'm shooting this a regular 1080p, so it's not gonna be the 4K because it uploads way quicker. So let's see. Inside I have this pin for the Emporium pin. Okay. You can hear it. I'll get back to that in a second to show it off. And according to them, they said that the 2 books, and of course the game. They said the 2 in the thing. They said the 2 games could fit in there for the sequel. So let's see. Yep, there you go. So if I wanted to, I could do the 2 games in here and just keep the box, because the box is very, very sturdy. I have to say, it's very, very sturdy. Yep, and nothing else is in there. So, yep. Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2. Let me pause for a second. Alright, this is basically the pin. So, yep. Tchotchkes like these really doesn't really pull me in. It is what it is. I'm not gonna really wear it or nothing. Of course, that's not my style. But mostly, I like I said, art books. I will go through them because I love reading, and I love the hard case comes with it. So why not? And of course, I could put the 2 games in there. So Cold Steel 1 in the plastic, Cold Steel 2, of course. So I'm gonna go through these games and I'll tell you how these games are, just like on spray and everything, the game my thing. And like I said, I have another fighting game. I think is Dengeku Bonkai or whatever it is. I think it's the one with the Tails sword art. I'm also looking at the sword art game as well. And of course, I'm looking at. I already ordered one Senran Kagura as well too. That's supposed to come in. So, other than that, though, this is basically the games I have for my PlayStation Vita that I just told you, other than the ones I just list off there. But those are games that's coming to my Vita that I'm gonna buy. I'm thinking at least by next year, maybe the first quarter next year, I should get about 15, maybe 20 physical games. And that's my whole point. I'm getting 15, 16 physical games off the top for Vita. And here's the thing. Guys out there who has this negativity, you could do the exact same thing for PlayStation, for Xbox One, or Wii U. There's a bunch of exclusives on those two consoles. Not enough for me to warrant it, but if you want a third-party game, whatever, you can add on to your library. Me, I use my PC to do that stuff. That's why I got it. But there's a bunch of games for Wii U that's exclusive. You can't play anywhere else. You can go to Nintendo.com right now and get a refurbished Wii U game console for $200. $200, and you pick up a lot of the games that Nintendo themselves, they marked down the prices themselves. You pick up Undercover for Lego Story Undercover, or you can wait until they come to their console, but you're not gonna get the unique features, just like how Zombie U is not the unique features, and how that bombed. It worked on the play and the Wii, but it bombed. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But you have that Mario 3D World, all those games, $19. $19 for some brand new excellent games that you could go and pick up right now. Same thing for the 3DS, and same thing for the, so like I said, the 3DS, and I got Vita. I waited, I said, okay, it's a good time to buy it. Bought mine for $129 from Amazon. Got me the damn digital card for about $30, so it's about $150, $160. And then all these great games. I think I got if you combine all the stuff I combined, I said maybe about $250 to maybe $300. I'll have to count them really. $250 to $100 with all the games I bought. And here's the thing, that's for Vita. $300. Let's round up to be nice. $300. What do you think I did with the Wii U? I could tell you easily, I spent basically over $500 for the Wii U, $400 to $500 for Wii U. I could say the same thing, maybe about $300, $400 for the DS. So once again, I spend, just with Nintendo products, I spent over $1,000. But even though I spent over $1,000 on video games, because unlike other people, I like video games. And I like people you're going to hear in the video, like in the videos we're going to talk about, and hopefully in the podcast we're going to do. Everybody said 2016 was a bad year. Not really. Objectively, and subjectively, no. Because 2012, before Wii U dropped, other than a Call of Duty and Last of Us, nothing really. Nintendo was basically dried out because they was waiting to get the Wii U. None of the games really stand out. That year had the least amount of release, and people just really, it was basically talking. The only excitement they had was new consoles. That's about it. So that was really bad because there was no games really to talk about in that year. It's 2012, 2013, whatever the year that the Wii U dropped, and the game, then PlayStation and Xbox 360 was on their last legs. Just like the Wii was on the last legs. That was a bad transition year. But I digress. But other than that, I didn't make this video longer than I thought. My bad. I'll just upload it straight as it is, cause whatever. But thank y'all, and thank for the people who said, "Hey man, enjoy the game." See, that's what I'm saying. I like Nintendo. That's my preferred console and manufacturing game of choice. But if they go out of business, let's just say they go out of business, I'm still gonna play games, but I still will be picky as I am right now. Because even though I got the money to buy anything I want, I don't waste my money. And even though I am a little goggish with the damn memory card on this thing, so far I've enjoyed playing what I've played so far, and hopefully these games, looking at the videos. Here's the thing, I don't even look at all these games, I didn't look at no reviews. Literally, I didn't look at reviews. I just went and looked at other videos on YouTube and see how the system works and battle system and everything. I said, you know what, that's kind of unique. I like that. Let me try it out. So that's how I buy my games and my preference and my taste. So, hey, it is what it is. Go up there, and I'm gonna say with these videos, because I'll put a video up on, because I do need to do a video discussion about some of these things. But other than that, you know what I always say, people, there's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy those games on any console. even PC. And seriously, just enjoy games, man. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Peace out.